In the early 1900s, smaller towns and communities meant smaller stores. Stores with family names in them. The friendly grocer with a handlebar mustache. A great business model when you're stocking one brand of everything and there's no competition.
Basically, through World War II, which takes you to about 1945, most consumers purchased in a limited number of types of stores. People did their daily shopping in these smaller stores. This was the major shopping until the supermarket. And then when the supermarket appeared, that was a major change.
The stores also grew bigger, a lot bigger. Enter the supermarket, which is exactly what people did, in droves. Cheaper prices and a greater selection let people enjoy more of the good life, which they embraced with relish. And mustard. After World War II, returning GIs helped the retail business take off like a rocket. Plenty of workers were ready to produce, and plenty of people were ready to buy. The economy boomed, and the retail industry right along with it.
But right now, you can ride along with the Happy Go Spending, buy it now, young adults of today.
When World War II ended, you had a great deal of pent-up demand for all types of goods because the factories were beginning to turn to consumer goods again. Cars became available. Suburban towns were being built. The baby boom was being born. Family life was changing. Television was coming on stream, and so that brought us to the next era of retailing.
And the shopping centers are built in their image. Selling to young adults demands a new kind of marketing.
The American dream now included a car, a nice green yard with or without pool, and a wealth of gadgets and goods to round out the picture, purchased through, who else? Us. Over the next 4 decades, the retail industry underwent some amazing changes. The advent of the computer turned the traditional ring of the cash register into a beep. The handwritten price tag became the UPC code, and skinny ties became something else, something horrendous.
The retail industry has seen a decrease in in-store sales over the last few years. In 2016 alone, Macy's said it will close 100 of its 675 full-line locations amid falling profitability. Sports Authority, the struggling sports goods store, is in the process of closing all its 460 stores. Walmart, the world's largest retailer, said in January that it will be closing 269 stores around the world as it refocuses on its superstores and e-commerce business. Kmart and Sears. Sears Holdings announced in April that it will close 68 Kmart stores and 10 Sears stores this summer as the struggling retailer continues to weed out unprofitable locations. And the list goes on and on. There are many reasons for the decline in sales at many of these established stores. One reason for this decline is that customers are more conscious. The biggest shift in retail has not been the shift from in-store to online shopping, but rather a shift in customers' approach to purchasing items. The fashion script has been flipped. Customers are no longer compliant customers, but rather savvy shoppers. They compare prices and purchase merchandise through multiple platforms, including brick-and-mortar stores, as well as department stores, online shops, boutiques, and designer sites. Another reason is online shopping. Retailers have seen a rapid rise in online sales in the past several years. In 2015, mega e-tailer Amazon saw a 97% increase in sales year over year. While this huge increase in online shopping is helping keep the retail industry afloat, it's also eating away at income at brick-and-mortar stores. The one-click online shopping experience allows customers to buy an entire new wardrobe with ease. Online shopping also means not having to step outside of your comfort zone, literally. For some, that's worth more than any physical retail experience could ever offer. Another reason is sales, sales, sales. In an effort to combat the continuous decrease in sales, retailers have shifted their focus to heavy promotional selling. This quick fix may bring customers into stores, but over time it devalues both the brand and the product. Pricing is directly reflective of the quality of the product and the brand. When retailers discount their product, they're also cheapening their brand. Don't get me wrong, I love a good sale. However, when retailers put all their eggs in the 40% off basket, customers will always expect a discount and become less inclined to purchase full-price merchandise. Retailers should use promotions as one of their tools in their sales kit, not the only one. A new generation of shoppers is another reason for the decline in the retail industry. With more and more customers moving to online shopping, physical retailers need to evaluate what's making customers migrate online. If it's foot traffic stores are lacking, retailers need to make shopping an experience rather than a chore. If customers are going to spend their time in physical stores, they need to feel stimulated and engaged. Taking risks and allocating budgets toward experimental marketing and technology will get people off the couch and into the fitting rooms. The fourth industrial revolution, many believe, is the final reason for this decline in the retail industry.
Around about 2 years ago, something changed that was utterly different, that we had never seen before. The big picture, which is the fourth industrial revolution. There is no bigger subject. What does this mean for retail? Well, you will have noticed that robots are beginning to replace workers. This one is in Schiphol Airport. Its name is Spencer, and it accompanies you at your walking pace, avoiding obstacles, to your gate when you're transferring. You will be very familiar with the associate free stores that are being developed by Amazon Go, for example. Now, we have to wonder whether cashiers are likely to be the first to go. The British Retail Consortium predicts that 1/3 of retail jobs will disappear by 2025 because of automation and an increasing minimum wage. Now, in the UK, it's anticipated the minimum wage in 2020 will be $11, not the $15 that you're talking about. And they see a 1/3 loss in 8 years. So the big upside that I want to talk about is what the fourth industrial revolution provides for retailers, because we have to live and work in the here and now. And we've identified 9 technologies that we think are easy, quick, and cheap in many cases for you to adapt in order to create the products and services that you need to run your businesses. And I think in terms of our conclusions, I make no apology for the imperative here. You must adapt. There is no option. Automation is coming. It's a question of when and not if. You have to start to think about what that means for you. Thank you very much.
Combining traditional bricks and mortar with digital technology and interactivity is the next step for retail in not only Australia, but the rest of the world. The internet has affected retail by offering a nearly limitless range of products at often cheaper prices with the convenience of shopping from anywhere. The physical retail store will always exist, but its form needs to change. It is the shopper's in-store experience that will get them talking and keep them coming back. The store of the future will take an omni-channel approach and create an environment that completely immerses the shopper. They will be able to quickly and easily find what they're after and can answer any questions or queries with the touch of a screen. Interactivity is one of the key attributes of the store of the future. Your customers will be able to dynamically engage with your product to find out more information without the need of a sales assistant. Technology lets customers see your entire product range, meaning less stock on shelves. A single item can stand in place for all of its size and colour variations to provide the look and feel, with remaining stock being held out in the back or off-site, ready for instant delivery. This will remove the need for long lines, as orders and payment transactions can be processed anywhere in-store, even without the need of a sales assistant. Even today, customers have more technology at their fingertips than ever before, and they are not afraid to use it. Embrace the potential with a custom smartphone application, which will create an omni-channel experience for your shoppers while providing valuable insights into their preferences. Audience measurement can identify in-store demographics, allowing for more targeted campaigns. Content can automatically change based on who is looking at the screen, adding relevance to the individual shopper. Augmented reality can help add an appealing visual aesthetic to your store. Turn a lucky door prize, a simple welcome or thank you, or even a whole storefront into an amazing experience for your shoppers. Ultimately, it is about creating a personal, relevant in-store experience that the customer will remember. What does your store of the future look like? If you haven't started this conversation, then you're